I was posted to 616 Squadron as a pilot officer. And when I arrived, the commanding officer said, the squadron commander said, what have you been flying? So I said, well, I've been flying a Magister, a Tiger Moth, and a Harvard. He said, I can't let you fly a Spitfire, I'm afraid, until you've flown some other plane. The only thing they had available on the aerodrome at this up at Lakenfield in Yorkshire was a very, very old Fairy Battle bomber, which is about 2 or 3 times the size of a Spitfire. So I had to fly this enormous great.
Before they'd let you fly the smallest.
Before I was allowed to fly a Mark 1, and then I flew the Mark 1, and it was the only one that you had to pump the undercarriage up. But as you started to pump the thing backwards and forwards, you tended to do that with the joystick as well. So you took off it in a sort of zigzag fashion, is where I did my first solo. That you had to pick it up as best you can by flying with operational pilots on various exercises. And I remember I'd done about 5 hours on a Spitfire, and we were up on what my logbook said was a battle climb. And we climbed up to about 50 or 20,000 feet, and suddenly received a message on the radio to say that there was a bandit in the area. And there was myself and another trainee, an operational pilot, who had to seen a German that he saw while he'd been up in Yorkshire. So well, you weren't going to say I've got 2 trainees with us. So we were all vectored onto this German plane. And I was flying a Mark 1, which was much slower than the other 2 who were in Mark 2s. And they left me far behind. And as I was going towards the enemy.
What was it, a Messerschmitt?
No, it was a Dornier. And I realised that I had never fired, well, I knew I had never fired the guns on a Spitfire. I hadn't even been told anything about the bomb, the gun sight. And anyways, there was a button on the joysticks which said fire on and off, so I turned that on to on and closed it on this Dornier and pressed the trigger, and whereupon there was sort of a lot of tracer bullets which appeared to be hitting the Dornier, which caught fire and crashed into the North Sea. So can you imagine my excitement? I don't know, after 5 hours I'd got my first Hun. And so I went back and landed at Lakenfield and was being debriefed by the intelligence officer. And I just got to the bit where it caught fire when the flight sergeant came in and said, "Excuse me, sir, did you know your guns weren't loaded?" And what had happened, of course, was that the other 2 had gone and hit it, but obviously the fire was delayed and didn't start till I got there. And the tracer bullets was the German firing at me. And nevertheless, it was fun at lunchtime to hear on the radio news at lunchtime that our aircraft had shot down an enemy plane in the northeast, of which I.
You played a part.
I thought I'd claimed it.